21 pound, 15 ounce, Ben McCain.
In 5,
24 pound, 12 ounce,
3, 2, 1, and now,
12 ounce, new.
I can get a thing with the pain. Sitting in the caddy, plotting on the bench. Baby, you a hottie, you a 10. You should bring your fans, bring your friends. I can get a thing with the pain. Sitting in the
On the
caddy,
motor side with big fish, 8-12, Ben McCain.
The wind's supposed to blow harder though. Is it? Yeah.
You definitely need some wind.
Calm and flat in these clean areas, dude. But get up out of there.
Need something?
I got him here.
Got him.
Right behind it.
Got him? No, it's still on it. Oh yeah. There you go. Got him. That's a nice one. It's nice one. Net.
Yep. Very big. Power Rod 765, baby. That is a that's 9 or 10.
Dude, that is a
That's 9 or 10.
What is it?
High 8. God. Oh my gosh, is that a big fish?
That one.
Came in and weighed in 23 days that day too. Higher.
Bigger.
No. Maybe.
Oh yeah.
Just come up front here.
Right.
Yep. Goodness gracious,
You are
guys.
doing freaking great. Let's go.
I thought it was a small fish.
Yeah. You're like nothing.
I thought I had a small fish. It ain't small. Power Rod 765 or 765. Their Max Series 20-pound fluorocarbon. Second big speedworm fish. He's probably right on about 5 pounds. Real fat. 4 or 5. So that's a big help. 5 pounds.
13 pounds now?
Oh, that's gonna do more than
Or really like 14 right now.
I got. I got 16 and a half.
16 and a half. Let's go.
I still don't.
You only have freaking
I
two
have four-
fish, dude.
I have 4 fish
You
in my well
literally
right now.
have 2 fish. Oh my god.
I'm 1 fish shy of a limit with 2 1-pounders.
Yeah.
I thought I got that, that's why. Them Rapala scales aren't chill. Keep it up too bad.
Big.
Yeah,
Heck yeah, dude.
All right, guys, that's my fifth 2 3-pounder. I need 2 more of those. They'll be looking really, really nice. So you see how I got 1 pound, 1 pound, yeah, 1 pound, 1 pound, 8 pound, 5 pound, 3 pound. So whenever I catch my next fish, if it beats 2 pounds, it would choose my smallest and call it.
Call it?
Yep, and then it'll tell me which one to. I'm at 19 pounds right now.
You had 20 something yesterday?
I had 24 yesterday.
Big. Look, I mean, it looked like a decent size at least. It'd probably help you. Nah.
Nice call. Very nice upgrade. That'll put me over 20. Thanks to the chatterbait, I was trying to figure out what I can get to make these fish react. That's that Power Rod 755. Really nice chatterbait rod. Almost 3. Perfect. Almost 21. Just over 20, almost 21. Your natural color was getting bit. It's a nice call.
Yeah. 21.
Number 2 needs to go. 21 pounds and a quarter right now, thanks to the little swim bait. We're gonna keep fishing around, see if we can't get a 3. If we can get a 3, we should be around that 22, 23 pound mark. Okay, we are about to run back now. I've got a little over 21. My co did really well too. It's about 2 o'clock. We got about an hour, 30 minutes before we got to weigh in. Maybe we'll do a little fishing on Harris. Alrighty guys, we're fixing to weigh in here. We got a little over 21 pounds. We're gonna put it on a scale, see what it goes. We got one real big fish, so we're gonna weigh that too and see what how high that goes. That's the one I should have called.
Next time.
Nice.
Decent little 2-3 pound fish.
Good job, good job. There we go. Moving on up.
2-3 pounder there.
There we go. There we go. There goes 5.
5 pound fish.
Very good.
And big bird.
Nice, dude. Good job. That's what we're looking for right there. Nice kicker. Look at the belly on that one. Nice. Good job.
Time to go weigh him in.
Appreciate you, man. I'll see you at Okeechobee. Drew Duckett from Kingsland, Georgia. This another Colton Grove. 4 in the bag for Drew.
You told him to do it again.
Coming in at 4 pound, 8 ounce. Drew.
My man. Now we're talking.
Ben McCain. Bradenton, Florida, fishing on the boater side. 5 bass limit for Ben. You got a good following right there, Ben. Got 5 worth. New, not a new leader. Over 20 pound. 21 pound, 15 ounce. Ben McCain.
Nice job.
You can.
Nice job.
8 pounds, 7 ounces is what you need to be. He just slipped her in. We didn't get a good look at that. Looking to beat 8-7, 8 pound, 12 ounce new leader on the boater side for big fish. 8-12, Ben McCain.
Good job. Beautiful.
Good job, Ben. Again, at the end of the day, big fish for a boater brings another extra $1,000 check.
Beautiful.
So Ben's hoping that will hold up. Good job, Ben.
There we go, baby. Nice. Good job, Ben. Very nice.
So 2 bigs.
Man, that's a beauty.
I'm gonna go take her out. All right, guys, we pulled the boat out. We weighed in over 21 pounds, almost 22, and had a almost 9 pound big fish. So heck yeah, and let's go cash a check or pick up a check.
At 21.15. He's also big bass winner, so that's an extra $1,000. He had an 8-12. That gave him 1,000. He had 2,000 for 3rd place, so I got a check for $3,000 from Bradenton, Florida, Ben McCain.
Nice job, Ben.
Good job, Ben. Excellent, man. I don't even want to know. But I might want to try it sometime.
Good job, buddy.
4th place at 20 pound even, $1,400 from Sarasota, Florida, Greg Jones.
Hey guys, what's going on? Ben McCann here. Just wrapped up the event on Harris Chain. One of the days that was supposed to be hosted a while back for the BFL got postponed till this weekend. So we had a 2-day tournament this weekend, but they fished as completely individual tournaments. Day 1, I went out and I caught 24 something pounds. I ran to Griffin. Both days I ran to Griffin. The first day I ran to Griffin early, caught a pile of fish, caught fish all day long, and weighed in 24 something pounds. I got 4th. And then day 2, I ran to Griffin. Same deal. Much more chaotic day to begin with. Overnight I had a graph stolen off my boat. Also in the morning, just running to my area, I busted my windshield, so that was exciting. And just the whole day seemed like, you know, everything would go wrong. I couldn't find my boat keys, so when I put the boat in, I couldn't actually take my boat off the trailer. I woke up super late, and it was just a whole rush, but I was able to keep calm and go fish well still. And I got 3rd with like almost 22 pounds. I think I had 21.15 on Sunday, 24 something day 1 on Saturday, and then day 2 I had almost 22 pounds, 21.15 on Sunday. I cashed 2 very nice checks, and on Sunday I won big fish too. So I cashed 2 nice checks. I won big fish for day 2, with the biggest tournament fish I've ever caught. Not the biggest fish I've ever caught, but the biggest fish in a tournament I've ever caught, coming in at 8 pounds, and I got 3rd. So I didn't think I was going to upgrade my finishes. I thought I was going to do better day 1 than I did day 2, and I guess it was just a tougher day for everybody, and I managed to get 3rd day 2. So 2 really good finishes there. Really excited about that. Had a blast fishing. I had 2 really great co-anglers. My day 2 co-angler actually caught a whole lot more fish than me. I just kind of went out and was looking for a little bit of a bigger bite. I was fishing a little bigger worm and a more power fishing style. I broke. So day 1, I caught pretty much every fish between these 3 things. I had a little wacky rig going on, with a really finesse, just green pumpkin swim jig, or not swim jig, just a little green pumpkin wacky rig, a really small hook, and then just 20-pound braid to 12-pound main line, and just a little Daiwa reel and a cheap Daiwa rod. Those were actually my first fish I ever caught in a tournament, in a bass fishing tournament on a spinning rod. I've caught plenty of saltwater fish in a tournament on a spinning rod because I used to fish saltwater tournaments, and really big fish, but not bass. I just don't fish spinning rods. It's just not my thing. So I knew I was going to end up fishing that, so I had that rigged up before, and I ended up putting that to work. That was one of the things I used day 1. Also, this swim jig rod caught my biggest fish day 1. This just had a green pumpkin swim jig on it. Really simple, nothing crazy about it. Let's see if I can get that to focus there. Maybe not. So just a little green pumpkin swim jig with a little like Zoom Menace trailer or whatever. And then the Power Rod 734, which is the same rod that I caught my fish on Toho, same swim jig rod. Absolutely killer rod. It manhandled that 7-pounder that I caught. And I also caught another upgrading fish. My biggest and my smallest fish came on this. I had a 5 and I believe a 4 on the weightless Senko rod, and then I had the biggest, or my first big bite of the tournament, and kind of what got me going in the right direction on this Berkley prop bait. This is a Daiwa 725 rod. This is like my trap rod. I just blew it up with 40-pound braid and a long 17-pound leader because I was in clear water, and I caught a 4-pounder on that. So that's kind of what I did day 1. I fished a very small area with clean water to start out, and I caught like 18 pounds pretty much right away, really quickly. I think before like 9 o'clock I had like 18 pounds, or 10 o'clock. At least before 10 I had like 18 pounds or 19 pounds or whatever. And then I ran around a couple things on the south side of Griffin. I caught some more fish. I don't remember if I called it or not. And then I went to go hunt for a big bite, because I found an area in pre-fishing where I looked down after getting off plane. I literally saw like a 10-pound bass, and I went a little farther, saw like a 7 and some other really good fish. I didn't know if I'd be able to get them to eat, so I wasn't too confident about that, but I was like, I know they live there, I'll give it a go. So I rolled up in there, and then that's when I caught that 7 on the swim jig when the wind got blowing. Everything just went according to plan day 1. I was calling shots left and right. It's like, you know, I feel like they need a prop bait. Picked up a prop bait, caught a 4 on a prop bait, you know. I know there's way more fish than I'm catching on the prop bait. I need to fish a Senko. Picked up a Senko, caught a 5 and a 4. You know, it's getting windy. I feel like I need to fish a swim jig. Picked up a swim jig, caught some fish, and then when I saw how windy the wind was, I was like, I need to go fish for those big fish and power fish. I feel like I'll be able to get a big bite. Went up in there and then caught a big fish, and so everything just went according to plan. Day 2, I made the same run. I went to the same area. I broke both my swim jigs on my swim jig rod off that I had that were good, and so I didn't really even get to fish the swim jig. Unfortunately, it was getting bit really well. I got like 2 or 3 bites on it pretty quickly, and yeah, then I broke both my good swim jigs off, and that was just kind of what it was. So I ended up picking up a big speed worm on a Power Rod 765. So I ended up just picking up a really big speed worm. I was fishing like a more of a black and blue color, or like a like, not June bug, almost like a fluorescent blue colored speed worm with dark black, and that was kind of what I was fishing. So it wasn't this color, but it was the same size speed worm. I was fishing a much bigger speed worm than my co-angler, and I feel like that's why I got some bigger bites. He caught a pile of fish and he fished a smaller speed worm, and I fished a bigger speed worm. I got less bites, but I caught bigger fish. 20-pound fluoro and just an 8-to-1 reel on a power rod 765. It's just an absolute killer. This Max Series rod is an absolutely killer utility stick. This is my worm rod. You can throw Carolina rigs on it, swim baits, all sorts of stuff. Must have rod in your arsenal. That's a killer speed worm rod. So I caught my big fish, my 5-pounder, and a 3-pounder all on that. All my 3 biggest fish came on this setup day 2. And the big fish of day 2 came on that. And then I picked this up, the chatterbait rod, power rod 755. This is a killer chatterbait rod. It'll absolutely launch a chatterbait. And I was just fishing a really natural colored chatterbait there, like a golden shiner color, because there was a lot of bait fish up in that area. Let's see if I can get it to focus here. There was a lot of bait fish up in that area. There was golden shiners, there was bluegill, there was all sorts of stuff. So I picked this up when the water was really getting churned up and it was getting really windy, and I got another really nice upgrading bite there that put me over that 20-pound mark on this. Yeah, and fishing just 20-pound fluorocarbon. And then I did get one fish that ended up being my smallest fish on like a little light swim bait on a Ned head. But outside of that, that's pretty much what I did. I ran a Griffin, that's where I went, and I just fished hard all day long, and everything kind of worked out for me. So absolutely wonderful. Gotta give a big thanks to my parents for supporting me, and my mom for coming and bringing me food, and my dad drove me home, and just, you know, kind of being there for my weigh-ins and helping me get good media coverage and taking pictures and photos and, you know, video stuff and all that and whatever. So I really appreciate that. And they've just always been supportive of me, even when I absolutely sucked and wasn't doing really any damage at all in these adult tournaments at first, and now I'm doing a little better. So I still have a whole lot of learning to do and a whole lot of adjustments to make, and still got a whole lot to do before I actually make a first place finish. But very, very pleased with this weekend and how everything went. Both last weekend fishing that Toho tournament and this weekend, I was just like mindset, go cash a check, and not really feeling like I had a chance to win a tournament. Just, you know, I know I'm on some good patterns, some good fish. I know I'm around fish, and I just went and I fished hard, and I stayed in, you know, these same areas I knew fish were in, and just fished very, very hard, very slow, very methodically, broke down water really well, fished my strengths, and it worked out for me 3 tournaments in a row. Caught over 20 pounds now in the last 3 tournaments I've been in. So very, very pleased. Can't wait to get on to the next one. I think I got some Okeechobee stuff coming up soon, so I'm very excited for that. I like Okeechobee. I don't want to jinx myself, but I'm very excited for that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, or videos. I'll probably split it up, but I hope you guys enjoyed the videos, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one.
I could get a day with the pain, sitting in the caddy, plotting on the bench. Baby, you a hottie, you a 10.